At 5 o'clock, I had to take my youngest to his indoor soccer practice. They practice in this huge bubble, it's like a gym on one half, side by side soccer fields on the other. Thing looks like a spaceship, like a giant blob dropped from the sky, sitting along a strip mall. I waited across the street in the lot of a store selling hot tubs. I had the cell phone that the wolf gave me, the cell phone my fish had to call by 6. I looked around for any cars, anything suspicious. The wolf told me to be very careful. Earlier in the day, he had met me at the health food store. The weather had turned, the wind was whipping fast food wrappers everywhere, and the wolf had on a long coat and a beret, smoking cigarettes a mile a minute. He said, "Sasha, now this could get dangerous." "What do you mean?" I said. And he said that when you threaten a man, if you threaten to ruin him, he has 4 choices. 1, run. 2, fight. 3, surrender. What's the 4th? Go to the police. "Do you think," I asked. The wolf shook his head. "This man, no. I think he will ask for more money. I think he will maybe threaten to call police, but what he will want is more money. So what should I say?" And the wolf said, "Niet." You say niet. You say our deal is on the table for now, and then no longer. And then tell him a story is set to be released on the internet naming him. I could refer him to an online site if he didn't believe me, but I should never say anything over the phone about money. Only talk about money in person, public places. Better yet, write it on paper to show it to him and then burn it later. I asked, "What if he doesn't call?" The wolf smiled and he put one of his big paws on my shoulder. "No. We have him tripped, Sasha. You did such a job. He will call." But by 5, he hadn't called. Not a word. So I sat in the car across the street from Soccer World, looking at the model hot tubs in the window. It was getting colder and colder. My legs were shaking, and I tried to imagine I was in one of those hot tubs, feeling the warm bubbles bounce all around me. I watched the dashboard clock click away. 5:15. 5:25. 5:35. What a stupid plan. What was I thinking? Fix the Super Bowl. Why not fly to Mars? Use this indoor soccer bubble as my ride. I couldn't stand it. Besides everything else, I needed to pee to beat the band. I started to get out of the car when, of course, the phone rang. I was so nervous. I kicked it off the seat and I had to reach around the floor to pick it up. "Hello," I said. There was a pause on the other end, but I could hear the breathing. "Jason Thomas," he said. "You said to call by 6. "Yes." Look, his voice was kind of high, like really high. "There's this story going around the internet about some pro athlete betting on sports." "Uh-huh," I said. "You said I had till 6. "The story didn't name anyone or the sport," I said. "I know, but you said—" I didn't want him to say anything about what I said over the phone, so I decided to cut him off, and I said, "Have you decided?" He kind of sputtered, and then he said, "I need more money." The wolf was right. But I didn't say anything. Like before, silence was golden. "If I do this, I have to be taken care of, I need more." I let him wait, but inside, I'm busting. He said, "If I do this." But I knew my fish had taken the bait. But I had to reel him in. "Nope, that's it," I said. "Goodbye." "Wait." Now his voice was really high. I'll do it. I just want... You gotta understand, if this gets out..." "Well, that's up to you," I say. He sighs. I almost think he's gonna cry, but he pulls himself together. "Okay," he says. Okay. "Tell me what I gotta do."